welcome to Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. And I have to sit back and relax because let me tell you, I am one tired traveling sister. Just got back from Las Vegas. Before that, we got back from Alabama. Before that, we just got back from Paris. Look, that's enough. I'm done for a minute. Just for a minute. But I want to say, I hope you understood the break. We had to take a pause. Really, I've been having the podcast for going on 3 years now, and it takes a toll on you, but I've enjoyed every minute of it and continue to do so. Some things places I've been going, and people that I've had the opportunity to meet and see. I got to meet Miss Joy Reid. Yes, I did. And I went to the Filson Society. They had an exhibition about Rosenwald schools. And my great-grandfather used to work on building Rosenwald schools. So that was very interesting to me. That's one of those historical things that is passed down orally. My mother told me about my grandfather working on the Rosenwald schools. And the Filson Society did a fabulous job. I'm going back next month. They're having the curator to come back and talk about the Rosenwald schools. And we're going to take a tour. I'm hoping it's just around Louisville. I don't know if we still have any schools that were built. But this was a collaboration between Mr. Rosenwald and Booker T. Washington. So it's very interesting. So check it out. Go check out the Filson Society website and you'll see the events that they have coming up. But now, this past week, Monday was Juneteenth. And one reason that I went to Las Vegas, I went to see how they celebrated Juneteenth because when I lived there, they always celebrated Juneteenth. I didn't really, maybe honestly, to tell the truth about it, didn't pay a lot of attention to this celebration. And sometimes I really don't think I was there. But I know that, Juneteenth really started happening out west before we picked it up back east and down in the south and up in the north. But there are some cities that have always celebrated Juneteenth. And I think a lot of cities and states now have made it an official holiday. So I went to see what my old friends in Las Vegas were doing for Juneteenth. And one of the interesting events that I wanted to attend was my music director, Mr. Woody Woods, had a 17-piece orchestra where they were tracing music back from slavery up to current day. And then they were showing some of the rituals. The way that they started the show was a ritual. I did a master class for the West Las Vegas Arts Center for the youth, and they have a summer program. And I'm going to tell you, these were some talented children. Yes, they were. So I did a circle with them one day, and then one day I did a master class with Mr. Woody Woods. Some of these children are planning to be singers and dancers and comedians and writers and authors, and there were about 30 of them, and they go to class for 2 months from 7:30 in the morning to 5:30 in the afternoon. And I think it's just one of those programs that's outstanding. And it probably needs to be covered more. I may go back and just cover the program next year because I think it's something that other cities might need to see if they don't have, that they could emulate. Imitation is the best form of flattery ever. So I was glad to be a part of that. I also saw where we were doing some things here in Louisville that had to do with some tradition. We did some footprint walking. I don't know if we did feet washing, but I saw on Facebook Miss Betty Baye. I guess she was brought into being an elder in our community, and she walked in the sand, or she put her like the theater out in L.A., where the Grauman's Theater, where you put your footprints or your handprints in plaster. And so Miss Betty Baye, I thought that was a beautiful tradition to have for our elders. We can remember people in lots of different ways. And I thought that one was gorgeous. And the kids in the program, when each of them came up to perform, they touched the floor. They touched the floor to honor the elders. Touched my heart. Touched my heart. So one of the things I've got some video clips. They're just clips, snippets. I wasn't trying to show you the whole event, but just pieces, bits and pieces of what went on with the 17-piece orchestra at the Las Vegas Library Theater. Now, that theater is where I produced my first musical in Las Vegas, Girlfriends. So sit back, relax. We won't be long today. I'll be back on Monday with more of Paris. Paris still will be the center focus for Guess Who's Coming to Dinner Live every Monday at 7 p.m. So check out Las Vegas, Juneteenth in Las Vegas. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go here. All right. Share my screen. This first one that you're going to see is The Ritual. And I'm going to have to turn this up because the volume was not like I wanted it. And I am going to turn it up so you can hear it.
The revolutions, the uprisings, the sit-ins, the boycotts, everything that has brought us to this point, to give thanks and praise to all of our ancestors. We say Ashe,
Ashe, Ashe.
Right now, I want to introduce our MC for the day, JV The Ticket.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for coming over.
I think I'm going to pass that one up and go to my next screenshot. Mr. Woody Woods.
I'm on my way, the king of the land. I'm on my way, glory, hallelujah, I'm on my way. Now, if you don't go ahead and tell me. If I'm not enough, go ahead and tell me. And if you don't go ahead with me. I'm on my way. Glory, hallelujah. I'm on my way. Now they said Canaan land, but they meant Canada, because that's where they were running to. Now, when they were when the troubles of this world, the troubles of this world, the troubles of this world, soon I will be done with the troubles of this world. I'm going home to live alone. There'll be no more weeping and wailing. There'll be no more weeping and wailing. There'll be no more weeping and wailing. I'm going home to live in my Lord. So now we'll
Now that gentleman was Mr. Ellis. Mr. Ellis was talking about singing one of those good slave songs when they could have church. Those are one of the songs that the story was being told along with the music. Let me go to another. Which one is this? Okay. This one was a nice piece, I thought.
Night and stars above they shine so bright. The mystery of their faith, light that shines on our caravan. Sleep upon my shoulder as we creep.
Okay. Well, things happen, and they always want to happen to me. I don't know why, but they do. Let me go to this one. See if I can get that back. It seems to want to come back. Go past. There we
So bright, the mystery of their faith, light that shines on our caravan. Sleep upon my shoulder as we creep.
Okay, well, that did that twice. Okay, I'm still here. Take that one off. Let me go see if these last ones will work. I want to save that one. That's her. And something else, someone that I was privy to on Father's Day, I went to see jazz bassist Julian Vaughn. And just a little tidbit, he says he's coming to Louisville soon. So Mr. Wallace Garner will be bringing him evidently back to Louisville. He's been here already. So let's check out a little bit of Mr. Julian Vaughn. All right. All right, Mr. Julian Vaughn. So that's just kind of some of what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks. Like I said, I really went to see the Juneteenth festivities and to do the master class for the Arts Center. I like to share what I know with the youth of the city, that city, and before I went to Las Vegas and before I went to Paris, I had a program over to the Newburgh Community Center where through Metro Council, Parks and Recreation, and Fund for the Arts, I did an introduction to photography, videography, and performing arts development. And so that went on for that was about 11 weeks. So know that there are lots of programs going on this summer through the Fund for the Arts. Check them out. See if there's a program where you'd like to make sure that your child is privy to, because they're open. They're open to all the community centers, and most of all the community centers are having these programs all summer long, even into the fall. There are programs that will be going on, art incentive types of programs dealing with visual arts, mind, body, and soul. So Louisville has a lot to offer our children, and the parents need to know about these programs so you can make sure that your child gets enrolled. So until Monday, and Monday we'll be going back with part 2 of our trip to Paris, France. Join us. Until then, bon appetit. It's dinner time. See you on Monday.